You know, it's eggnog season, but eggnog is not just a holder for your bourbon and rum. We can make a lot of delicious recipes with it. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make eggnog French toast. Let's get cooking. Alrighty, we are going to start with some brioche bread, and you can get it sliced or you can slice it yourself. Need some eggs, eggnog of course, and then the brown sugar is optional because the brioche bread is already sweet and eggnog is a little sweet, so you want to decide yourself if you want it or not. And then we need a little spices, cinnamon and nutmeg, a pinch of salt for flavor balance, and rum extract because rum and eggnog go together extremely well. Alright, first thing we're going to do is slice up our brioche. I like to slice it not too thick, not too thin, so somewhere between 1/2 inch and 1 inch. Now another easy thing you can do is get brioche that is already sliced. And to make the custard, super simple. All we're doing is adding our eggs and the remaining custard ingredients into the bowl. Whisk it up, and there's your custard for French toast. Alright, the custard is ready. Now let's preheat the stove before we add the bread to soak. Okay, so to dip the bread into custard, since brioche is such a delicate, light and gentle bread, you don't need to soak it for a long time. Just maybe 5 to 10 seconds on each side, and I also like to tap it a little bit to get it soaking easier. Now it's ready to go into our pan. All right, the pan is preheated. Let's add our soaked eggnog French toast. Now you want to make sure to just add enough to fit comfortably in the pan. Don't overcrowd it too much. So eggnog usually takes 3 to 4 minutes per side to cook, but what you can do is touch the centers and see if it feels squishy or if it feels firmed. Another thing you'll notice, the centers will slightly puff up as they cook and then fall back down. That is another indication that your French toast is ready to take off. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make whipped cream. Super easy. You never have to be afraid of it. You only need 2 ingredients, heavy whipping cream and sugar. A little bowl, or this is not a bowl, that's a cup. And an immersion blender with a whisk attachment. It is a no-fail method. I have never once had a problem with it. The only tip I would tell you is to make sure that your heavy whipping cream is nice and cold. Otherwise, it could go flat. Alright, so I'm making about a cup here, which is going to double, almost triple in size. You can make less. You can always go with 1/2 cup or even 1/4 cup. A little bit of sugar. You don't need a lot. Whipped cream should be nice and mild. You just want to flavor it a little bit with a little sweetness. I also like to add a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon toast. Only if you know you're going to be using it on something that is going to complement it. Otherwise, just keep it to heavy whipping cream and sugar. All right. That's all. I'm just gonna stand here for like 30, 40 seconds and whip it. All right, it's been about 45 seconds and it's thickening nicely. Want to see a trick? All right. When it starts thickening, you want to watch it because it goes really fast. You're looking for stiff peaks. And done. Ta-da! Whipped cream. All right, now you can transfer this into a piping bag with a nice tip, or you can just scoop and add a dollop to whatever you want. I'm gonna transfer it. Okay, now you can even store this in the refrigerator in the bag. You will just need to make sure to cover the tip airtight and to close the top of this airtight. All right, ready to add it to our French toast. Ready? Ta-da! How pretty is that?